What's up guys, Nerd3 here, and I just want to say that I'm assuming that you've probably seen or read or whatever a whole bunch of stuff about YouTube's also recent shenanigans about, enforcing content creators who want to monetize their videos to essentially make their videos more advertiser friendly. And I won't list every single thing that they don't want you to include on your monetized video, but the last one that they have on this one webpage that I will link below is controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. So this is kind of a strange thing because, the term controversial, it doesn't just apply to like large scale things. You could probably say that the whole which is better, Coke or Pepsi, is probably a controversial topic. And YouTube, being YouTube, always loves to be cryptic about what they mean.
As the wind flows, so the spirit departs. But then, what about memories? What are they? They are always
What the fuck are you talking about, Master?
Concentrate!
Another thing to also consider is, what does it apply to? Does it apply to original content? Does it apply to news coverage? Now, as a content creator myself, I don't monetize any of my videos because I figured that I would only make a penny a month. Or not even a month, probably like 3 months. So it's like, it's not really worth it right now. However, I do feel for other content creators who do have to rely on this. Some say it's silly to rely on it as a job because you're not officially hired, but it's like a lot of people do make loads of money off of this. PewDiePie is like a primary example of this. But yeah, I do feel bad for the people who do have to rely on this to make money either way, because it does suck when one source of income suddenly becomes less reliable. And the thing about all of this is that YouTube could have implemented this who knows how long ago. If my guess is right, and it is around 2008 or 2009, they could have enforced these guidelines back then. And while there might have been as much, if not more, of a backlash than as it is now, at least they would have had the time to make an excuse. Because back then, YouTube was still a new thing. It was around 3 or 4 years old back then, so that gave them a little bit more coverage to make mistakes or make changes. So it's hard to say what will exactly happen after this. There's either two scenarios. One, YouTube will backpedal all of this and apologize for trying to implement these guidelines, or enforce them, I should say. Or they could probably just be straight with it and just enforce it and not say anything in typical YouTube fashion, because every time when you try to get questions from YouTube, we get nothing. Or if we do, we get cryptic metaphors. So all we could do is just try to calm and be relaxed. If YouTube stays stern about their decision, I guess the only thing we can probably do is just open up a bunch of Patreons. Or in my case, try to make commissions off of Horseborn.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So with that, if you enjoyed this video, please share it with everyone else, or websites, or whatever. If you also liked it, please leave a like and comment on the video, even if it's something like, kill yourself or something like that. Any comment is nice. Or actually, don't put the kill yourself thing, because not because that it's a hurtful thing, but because YouTube will probably consider it as spam. So yeah. So with that, see you later.